February 19, 1994, a woman walked into a California emergency room, and within minutes, hospital staff began collapsing. Nurses fainted. Doctors struggled to breathe. There had to be evacuated, and the woman at the center of it all became known as the Toxic Lady. It started like a normal emergency call. 31-year-old Gloria Ramirez was rushed to Riverside General Hospital, struggling to breathe. She had late-stage cervical cancer, and her family called 911 when her condition suddenly worsened. Doctors moved fast. They gave her oxygen, tried to stabilize her, and prepared to draw blood. That's when things got strange. A nurse inserted a needle into Gloria's arm, and immediately noticed an ammonia-like smell. Another nurse leaned into it and saw tiny crystals floating in the blood sample. Before she could react, she felt dizzy, then collapsed. A second nurse dropped next, then a doctor. Within minutes, 23 hospital workers were sick. They fell into chaos. Staff were vomiting, shaking, unable to stand. The hospital declared an internal emergency and evacuated the entire emergency room. Only a small team stayed behind in protective gear, trying to save Gloria. But at 8:50 p.m., she was pronounced dead, and the mystery only deepened. Investigators swept the hazmat team found no toxic chemicals, no leaks, nothing that explained why trained medical professionals collapsed. Autopsies were done in sealed rooms. Samples were tested. Labs across the country were contacted. The results made things even stranger. The official explanation was mass sociogenic illness, basically stress-induced symptoms, but the staff didn't accept that. These were experienced medical workers. They know the difference between panic and passing out cold, and it didn't explain the ammonia smell or the crystals in her blood. That's where the second theory comes in. Some chemists believe Gloria may have been using a home remedy, a dimethyl sulfoxide, or DMSO. Under certain conditions, DMSO can convert into dimethyl sulfate, a highly toxic gas. The theory goes like this. Gloria used DMSO gel for pain. Her failing kidneys couldn't filter it out. In the oxygenic environment, it transformed into a poisonous vapor. The vapor sickened the staff. It sounds unbelievable, but chemically, it's possible. Still, not everyone agrees. To this day, there's no universally accepted explanation. Some believe the staff were poisoned. Some believe it was panic. Others think the truth is somewhere in between. But one thing is certain. On a normal night in 1994, something happened inside that earth. Something powerful enough to bring an entire medical team to their knees. And the woman at the center of it all remains one of the most mysterious patients in modern history. This is the story of Gloria Ramirez and the Toxic Lady.